Ninja Henge.
Doron Chinja.
Yeah, I have my thing set to Jiraiya, so
Nice.
yeah, so there's so I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. It's a classic.
Hopefully we don't get pulled for the song.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to smother that right now.
Toei, go after him this time. Go after him this time.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Jiraiya's my favorite Kaku Ranger, so I had the thing preset to Jiraiya, so like I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, Happy New Year, everyone! Our first Sentai Hero Special of 2026. How's everyone doing?
Doing good.
My software don't want to work now.
I have to say, today is a good day to take up origami as a hobby. It's a hobby I already had, but if for those of you who weren't already doing origami, now's a good time to learn.
Fun.
Yep.
Origami is a good time. Can confirm.
First, we're here to discuss the #1 Sentai Gozyuger, which hold on, I need to upload the thumbnail for her.
Engage!
He didn't do this. It's time to show you.
Yes.
I would have done the clapping if I wasn't holding my phone with one hand.
Episode 44. I am Red. An original Sentai has arrived.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it did.
And I'm using the wrong ring for this episode because I'm using the best one.
You mean second best. But you know, one thing that does surprise me is the lack of what's it called? The lack of actual like morphers in this episode. There really should have been more morphers here.
There should have been more morphers. There should have been more Sumino, but I mean, hell, even in the preview for this episode that I was just brought to my attention the other day, my Imamori's Sumino was shown in the preview for this episode.
That was crazy. Yeah. Hold on, maybe we could do something about this.
You know, my editing ain't the best.
That doesn't work doesn't work in this dimension.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bandai and Toei lied to us. These things do nothing. Maybe it's because they're Japanese and they're region locked.
Maybe. Hold on. Let me. Let's see. Speedor! Why can't I transform? Oh, because it's locked to the engine dimension. Okay, fine, whatever. All right. Okay, but yeah, no, we're here to discuss the latest episode, and we are introduced to an original Sentai, Origa Ranger. Which honestly,
Origa Red.
Which looks unfortunately way too awesome. So now I'm just straight up mad at Toei.
I mean,
you know what else is sad? A 10-year-old kid came up with Origa Red. A 10-year-old boy in Japan came up with a better suit design than Hasbro did for Cosmic Fury.
Shout out to Luca, by the way, for making that design. I mean, even when I was younger than that, watching Green with Evil on TV while sitting in, I believe it was therapy, I'm over here drawing an original suit better than what Hasbro would have done for Cosmic Fury.
Yeah.
But remember, this is a kid who watches Sentai. He's 10 years old. He's the proper age to know the Reiwa stuff, so he knows. Okay, Kira Major is very similar to older suits. Zenkaiger is out of the ordinary, but still something I can rock with. Dawn Brothers, somewhat of a return to form, but still has some uniqueness. King Oger, wholly reflecting of Kamen Rider. Then Boom Boomger, a real return to form with wacky helmets. And then now Gozyuger. So he's like, all right, I might not have decades of Sentai knowledge, but I know the innovative ways they've been doing it for the Reiwa era, from classical type of suits to more experimental type of suits. So like, honestly, this is a mix of both.
And you know what's crazy? I drew this on Microsoft Paint.
Yeah. So like,
mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, the kid's got like that good sense of something spandex wise from like whenever they started using spandex, because they didn't really use spandex like that until like a good few years into Sentai. But then also something original like a King Oger, Dawn Brothers, and Kaiger type of stuff too. This is done by a 10-year-old, again, whose knowledge probably is just the Reiwa era, and probably a little bit of the Heisei as it ended.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you know, I hope Bandai does make an official toy of Origo Red, not only because it would be cool to have, but I think that this kid should have an official toy of his fan-made Red Ranger.
Yeah, but unfortunately, is he getting
Someone
paid?
Made an AI-generated magazine scan of the Origo Rangers. Now, I'll be perfectly clear. We do not endorse generative AI, but I will say this. The design of the AI-generated toy was so bloody cool. I wish Premium Bandai actually made it. It was so beautiful. And like even the frog origami Zord is just a weapon, but it still has a cool design. And I'm like, damn it. It's like, it should have been me, not him.
I mean, it's good that Toei is still involving the kids in their Sentai in a way
absolutely.
where, like, this is very, very, because, like, I remember, like, Kyryuger, you'd submit a dance, or you'd do the Kyryuger ending dance, you would submit it to them. I tried to do that back in the day. I forgot. I think it was, like, Juoger submitted artwork, and you would see the artwork at the end of every episode. So this is...
And Kyoruger had people, like, doing the dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And in almost every episode, not even just like for like a couple of weeks. I mean,
like
every episode,
mm-hmm.
they had like people, and like you had little kids, like little clueless like 3-year-olds going like and then you had people at a wedding. Like, you had the bride, the groom, the groomsmen, the bridesmaids, all doing like whoa da, 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 da.
And then there was that time to where the 3 Hurricanegers were in it too.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is like good interaction, because like I think that's one thing that's gonna be missing when Sentai ends is like that fan interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Which I know, yeah, Gavin. Actually, Metal Hero has always deserved its flowers, so I'm not mad that it's coming back in the place of Sentai. I'm just mad at the whole Toei thing on it. We already covered this, but why are we talking about all this? Well, honestly, it's because not much really happens in this episode. Because it's just it's again suffering from being chopped to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Because we get to show this kid's original Ranger, which was probably already in the books way in advance. But again, it's chopped to hell because I already mentioned now they have Maya Imamori Sumino in the preview for this episode. But then you watch the episode, obviously, it's Kaho now. And even then, Kaho's not in this episode a lot. Where the hell is Sumino? Like, did they really just not... Did they just reshoot and then cast her to put in Sumino spots was like they already had the footage that they reshot without Sumino. Like,
you know, a lot of the principal filming is actually done a year ahead of time.
Yeah, a lot of that had done a year ahead of time. But remember, they had to come back with reshoots, and then they recast Sumino to do more reshoots.
Yeah, and it's when they finish the reshoots when they like give people their flowers.
Mm-hmm. So they already had their flowers, but now, yeah, they already had their flowers, but now they had to redo it again. It's like, oh, I guess we're getting a double set of flowers or a triple set of flowers because after because of the movies as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like one for the show, one for the summer movie, one for the team up movie, and then I guess now one more set for the reshoots.
No, I mean like every season does like certain reshoots, like, but this one had to do more aggressive reshoots because of the recasting.
Yeah,
it's still a choppy mess. It doesn't just because it's cool that a kid got to show off his design. It's cool that we got Kaku Ranger in this. And the hands were exquisite. It does not excuse the messiness. Like like with the Deca Ranger thing, the hands were gloriously thrown, but because it was chopped to hell, it was a mess.
But see, the reason why the action is glorious despite the chopping is because those are suit scenes, so they don't require that much in the way of reshooting.
Yeah, the suit outside of like they had to do like I said with the whole Maya switch, they had to do that. They had to do that suit reshoot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's about it. Really.
The one where they demorph, yeah. But yeah, no, it's like it's very obscure because it's like on one hand, it's like you got what's her name, Bouquet trying to integrate, and let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
Time Mom is like trying to yenta a relationship to happen.
I mean, no. Let's first off talk about her son over here. Be like, yo, you cute. What's good with it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, boy.
Got ourselves a little Goro here.
If he don't stop, because like, I mean, first off, based kid, based.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he has to watch out because that's AI still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then it's like, I had this theory over the weekend while reviewing this. It's like, they have the Bokenger ring, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's already shown that they can use the power-ups of the Sentais that they have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if, they use Zuban with the Bokenger ring and pull off a whole Operation Overdrive and make her from AI to real?
And his brother is already a talking sword, so
see the power of Tegasword and Zuban. Like, we can bring people back to life. We can bring people from AI to real. Like, come on now. And like, hey, it might be better. It's better used and explained here than it would have been in Operation Overdrive. So it's like,
and Mac actually was AI.
Yeah. So think about it. This could be one more middle finger to the Americans with Power Rangers to be like, oh, we did your storyline, but better. Like I said, they've been taking shots at us since Zenkaiger.
Hi, team.
They probably been taking shots at us longer than that, but they just said blatantly, no, we're just gonna be high key with it now. We don't care about low key. We're just high key taking shots at Power Rangers since Zenkaiger.
I'll take it even further back since Gozyuger.
Oh, that's more.
Because they had the crossover with Gokaiger and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of their more see, if I can't even remember, that's the subtle. That's the low key type of shots at us then.
Mm-hmm.
But like since Zenkaiger, they just have been high key blatant, just like, yo, we don't care no more. We will dog walk you guys, which they have been doing for the last.
No, and I still hate the fact that they just simply adapted Gozyuger for the 30th anniversary season. They could have used that Megaforce footage.
Yeah, they could have. They could have.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't want to. They wanted to just go do their own thing.
You know, I wish that Hasbro was still doing Power Rangers adaptations, making them better, of course. But I also wish that I was in charge of like the Power Rangers department at Hasbro, because I've got ideas for things. I've got some ideas for Gozyuger, but sadly, it'll never be nothing more than just fan fiction.
Yeah, but there's a issue with your plan. Studio interference. Even if you did keep up with the best series ever, someone, maybe Netflix, maybe Hasbro, maybe Playmates, someone is going to interfere, and what could have been your beautiful brainchild that would have saved the franchise became a bastard.
Well, yeah, because
like Last Airbender or Dragon Ball Evolution or something.
Well,
and the worst part of it is
there's also all those stupid mandates that they have to do.
Yeah, so you have to deal with
the
mandates.
Worst part of it is, and no matter how bad it's gonna get, you, not the studio, you will be blamed for it.
Yeah, because you have to deal with mandates. If this was airing on Nickelodeon, you'd have to worry about them saying, "Oh, but how does this compare to SpongeBob?" And then you're dealing with the limitations of Netflix being like, "Oh yeah, we'll put money towards all these other shows, but you're just here."
Mm-hmm. And they would put almost no marketing, not even on the toy line. Which is ironic because the toy line is where like Power Rangers made most of its money.
Oh yeah, that's why do you think Sentai is dying? Because the toy line is dead here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As
I remember when Power Rangers was on Nickelodeon.
Franchising.
Yeah. I remember when Power Rangers was on Nickelodeon, there was little to no promotion about it.
Yeah, because they're like, "Oh, we just want more SpongeBob." That's all they wanted. They don't care. They don't care about your feelings.
Yeah, the only time they ever promoted Kamen Rider Dragon Knight was literally during 4Kids TV block, and not even like at the block. It's like mostly like towards the end of the block, like the last hour or so. And even while it aired, it rarely had commercials for it. There was no ads for it on the CW outside of 4Kids time slot. It had no commercials on the Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney, nada. Not even on Fox or ABC, or CBS. And even when it came to toy ads, they barely released any toys for it to begin with, because it's like, yeah, you want to have that first wave of toys, but the toys did so poorly in sales, they never made a second wave, and they only ever made 2 or 3 commercials for the Dragon Knight toys.
And they also canceled the show before the final 2 episodes aired.
Yeah, you have to watch those 2 episodes online.
Mm-hmm.
It had a lot going against it, and honestly, and it was ahead of its time. Like, it could have done so much better, like statistically speaking, if it just had more marketing. Marketing was its enemy, not the writing, not the acting. Marketing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you know what also didn't help? The fact that so many people who were uneducated about Tokusatsu thought it was a Power Rangers ripoff.
Yeah.
In fact, I can confirm that because I remember, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight came out when I was a freshman in high school. Well, during 8th grade, 9th grade, depending on the time of the year. But anyways, my point is that I remember back in high school, even if I talked about Kamen Rider in general, talk about like the Japanese series, like Kabuto and so on, somebody would overhear me and be like, "Why are you watching that Power Rangers ripoff?"
That's just straight up painful.
Yeah, and I'm like, you uncultured swine.
Philistines.
They know not of what they air.
Mm-hmm. And I know Steve Wang said that if he had the chance, he would have either adapted Faiz or Kabuto next. I know it's never going to happen, especially since there's no need to for a Rider adaptation now with all the Blu-rays and Zets simulcasting now. But there's still a part of me that wonders what those adaptations, especially of Kabuto, would have been like.
Yeah.
Oh, never say never.
Good grief. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, so we got Oji-san, Horu, and Eji Saba shopping at the marketplace. When all of a sudden a giant wormhole shows up, and out of nowhere is a mysterious new Red Ranger, and his belt does not look like that of a Universal Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he actually has an actual belt. He looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where did he come from? Another universe, I think is what they said. Another world?
Yeah, so apparently Gozyuger takes place in another dimension where Super Sentai don't exist in real life. It's just a TV show, but for some reason Black Cross is still real.
Yeah, see, so I'm thinking, okay, if they have Origa Red here, imagine if they had Sentai rings for some of the Chinese Sentai, like Giant Saber, Space Deleter, and Rescue Engine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, and then there'll be a Kamen Rider and Armor Hero team up.
Oh man, that would be so cool. But yeah, so this mysterious Red Ranger is like, you are not worthy of being a Red Ranger, because a Red Ranger needs to be an awesome leader, and you're nothing like that.
I mean, he's not wrong. We've established already. He let Time Red's wife's kid get bullied by green jumpsuit Gohan. No matter what good he does moving forward. Mm-hmm. He is never living that down. You lost a green jumpsuit Gohan. Bro. Hang it up. Put the fries in the bag and you're done. Even then, you'll probably get fired from that too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like even when he tries to do something good, he gets fired. If he does nothing, he gets fired. If he does an excellent job, he gets fired. I mean, just look at his job at Toei.
Damned if he does, damned if he don't.
Mm-hmm. It's like his fate to be fired is inevitable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
but you know who else got fired?
Origa Red. Kogata Oger.
No. Red Racer's boss.
Yeah. No. For real though, it's like Origa Red has the Kogata Oger ring, and it's like, wait a minute, what happened to Itsutsuchi? It's like, oh yeah, no, he just handed the ring over to me. But if you defeat me in a fight, I'll give it to you.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is probably the most frustrating. This is probably the most frustrating part of this episode. Honestly, I think this one detail cancels out all the spicy, juicy, umami fan service that this episode has. Let me tell you, it has a lot of great fan service, but it all cancels out because of this one detail.
That was the point of the story. That was the one thread holding it all together. Okay,
it's like we were looking forward to this. It's like we were looking forward to this. We were hoping that bare minimum they're gonna have a Yugi Joey Battle City match in the alleyway where it's like you don't even have to actually show the ending. You could make it like a 1970s Jackie Chan movie where where like they're about to attack each other, and then in the front you got like the end credits with like dramatic wuxia music.
That's Yugi Jaden.
No. I mean, no. Yugi and Jaden had a different. Like, you actually see the duel between Yugi and Jaden. You don't see it between Yugi and Joey.
Yeah, because in the original in Duel Monsters, at first they leave it ambiguous, but then we see Jinochi with his Red Eyes Black Dragon again later, strongly implying, and Kazuki Takahashi even confirmed he won that duel. But with GX, the 4th season never got dubbed, so if you want to see Yugi versus Judai, you have to watch it in Japanese. And even if you watch that, spoilers, Yugi wins.
Is that why he reincarnated into a bear to get money? Because he lost that bad to Yugi?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. But you know something? Judai was a good sport. He just had fun that he had the honor of dueling against Yugi.
But now he's just taking people's money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's Bear Kuma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but hey, it could be worse. At least he actually fought the real Yugi and not freaking Dimitri.
Oh gosh, I still love the abridged version. Would Dimitri summon? Wait, what card was it? It was like the card that's banned, the card that Yugi wouldn't use because he knows it's banned. Yeah, he would because Dimitri's an effing idiot. Well, would he summon Karibo in attack mode? Yes,
no.
He would because Dimitri's an effing idiot.
Good times.
Sure. Yeah. But yeah, no, freaking Dimitri, honestly, it's like, oh, Envoy at the beginning, Envoy at the end, and we only see one of the 2 Envoy monsters.
Didn't Kaiba use it against Siegfried and the Kaiba filler before the Kaiba tournament filler before the Millennium World?
Oh, geez.
Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy.
Now you have to remind me, it's like, now I summon Bazooka of Landstar. It makes my Brigadier of Landstar more powerful, and it's a reference to Kamen Rider Zolda. I wish Joey would stop talking about Kamen Rider. Gochenko!
Yeah, no, so that was just all in all, they wasted the whole Taya, not Taya thing because God knows why.
Yeah, so you're telling me that Boon Kuwagata Oger Red just was like, I'll see you again, and he's determined to fight again, and then all of a sudden he's just like, lol, I'm out. Just here, have my ring.
He's like,
that pissed me off so hard.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just wasting time on the Boom Boom Grand Prix. I'll see you there.
Which we still haven't seen yet.
If we ever see it at all, because that's lost. That's probably gonna be lost media.
Yeah, because I was under the impression that at least that's because when they first announced that, oh yeah, there's gonna be a crossover with King Oger. It's like here's what I'm thinking, because the whole race takes a whole year. The first leg of the race will involve Shugodum, where they're gonna team up with the King Ogers, and then they're gonna come back a year later having a crossover with the Gozyugers because it'll be a year later, which would be on the final lap of the race, and the crossover will end with Team Boom Boomger winning the Big Bang Grand Prix.
Yeah, now we will never know. If we are
Boom Boomger deserves better than this.
Unless they reshot that movie too.
Look at me. I am trying to vindicate a kids show about tire-faced people. How low can you sink, 4Kids?
Yeah. I mean, so he just up and quit. Okay, there's a part of me that kind of wants to give Toei the benefit of the doubt here. I'm trying to hear me out. Because, part of my brain is trying to rationalize it. Like, I'm thinking, okay, was Boone Red's actor too busy to come back for another episode other than possibly Gozyuger versus Boone Boomger? Is that why they did it? Or I don't know.
Man, at this point,
of course, I could just be totally wrong. Mm-hmm. I could be totally wrong for all we know.
Yeah. So yeah, we go to the Baridon chapel where Candelabra is just like he's moping, being all emo. He's crashing out, and unreasonably so. See, there's reasonable crash outs, but this is not one of them. And freaking Shining Knife is like, hey, bro, like, Queen Tegajun is having a family reunion, and she's like super nice, and she's like letting us integrate with the humans. Even Bouquet is trying to hit it off with Rikuo. You should totally join us. Like, have you lost your mind? It's like you're my brother, Candelabra. I hate you.
No, I mean, I think Rico was just waiting for that day to be like, man, one day this real bussy gonna be real bussy, and I can't wait.
What, you're going to Krillin route now?
Yep. I mean, hey, look, if
so you mean to tell me you're going to put the whole world in danger for cyber sex?
Oh God, no. Nah. For real sex, yes. Cyber sex, no.
Yeah, it's I'll say this: Bouquet is definitely the best girl of the season. Not Sumino, not Sweet Cakes, not Tekajun. It's and I know Jared is gonna try to combat me on this, but no, for real, the Bouquet is best girl in the season.
I said that since episode 1. Where's the debate on that?
Bruh, you be glazing Tegajun and whatnot.
Where the hell are you drinking?
No.
What? In what world have I glazed once? Slightly never. No. See, no. See, I know
her appearance.
See, what? Because of Robo Bahoobies? No.
She also has Robo Garter and everything.
Okay, and still Robo. In fact, I'd rather go to the digital human-looking one. Okay, but the full-on robot, no.
Homosexuality is an abomination.
Put her on the Aerosmith album cover and leave it at that.
Hey, I'm glad you actually referenced the best Aerosmith album. I said what I said.
It had a lot of great tracks. So yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. Jaded is the best goddamn song they've ever written. Yeah, not Walk This Way, not Gina's Got a Gun, not Ragdoll. It's Jaded.
I mean, it also got Just Push Play. So
yeah, and Avant Garden. Mm-hmm. The sun leads the way, the moon lights the sky. I see you and I here inside my Avant Garden. He even mentions cherry pies in the lyrics. It's like take that. Who sang that one song? Is my cherry pie. But the point is, Aerosmith did it better.
It's funny you mentioned that because I was thinking of She's My Cherry Pie earlier today.
Yeah. No, I swear, Just Push Play album soundtrack could have very well been used as the soundtrack for a Sonic the Hedgehog game. High key. Yeah. A girl is under my skin. A girl is wearing me thin. Oh man, so good. So good.
Yeah.
Man, after we're done with Tojima, I'm just re-listening to that entire album all the way through because it's that damn good of an album.
But yes, my point is proven. My point stands. Bouquet is best girl. There's no debate here.
Yeah, Bouquet's best girl.
Sumino is the best character, but Bouquet is best girl.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Rangers, they're like, oh yeah, there's only one ring left. It's Kaku Ranger. Since we know that Origa Red, this weird, mysterious guy, has the King Oja ring. Now we just have to find one more ring, and we're done. And also,
and then when they do find it, who shows up? The original Ranger Red Sasuke.
Let me get to it. Origa Red sucks at being the good guy because apparently everyone in this dimension's an asshole.
Yeah.
Even the little kids are like, "You pushed me, no, you pushed me. Hey kids, why don't you stop fighting? Shove it! Go kick rocks, you weird origami crane-headed jerk."
See, that's where Truck-kun can just take them away. No one's gonna care.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that was mean, but
you know, you just made me think of like, what if Truck-kun was a member of the Shadow Line?
I mean, he needs to get his rep back after how many L's he's been taking over the years since Don Brothers. Like, man, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get
how many L? I know Truck-kun has been showing up a lot in Zets. I know that much.
Like,
and he's been taking L, but he has been taking L's from Gov though.
He took L's from Gotchard. Mm-hmm. That's where I would be like, yeah, hang it up, man, hang it the hell up. Mm-hmm. But so while he's Horror's on his side quest of being a red, then they actually this also is theory. What if not only does obviously Kaku Ranger's actor come back as Sasuke, but what if he also comes back but this time reprises his role as Hyuga?
Oh jeez.
They have the Gingaman ring.
Oh man, they almost could have done both a Sasuke and Hyuga thing because what's it called?
Same actor.
But the problem is like they went with Ninja Man instead.
I mean, yeah, they wasted an opportunity because they wanted to be dumbasses.
Yeah, no, it's like no, it was a great joke, but they would rather save it on Kenji Oba.
I swear to God, if I see Kenji Oba in the new Kamen, I mean, I'm not gonna be mad because it's like, okay, cool, it's Kenji Oba, and then other people are gonna be like, who the hell's Kenji Oba? I'm like, man, sit down, youngin. We're about to teach you some history.
Yeah, we need to teach you a whole bloody affair of things.
Yep. In fact, if you want to watch Gavon, you can get it on Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Discotech?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out Discotech.
Gavon, get the Digimon. Charivan, Scheider, Juicebion, Spielbon.
We're going in order, not Discotech order.
Metalder, Jiraiya, and then you have the Cop era. We're in the Heisei era.
Gibbon.
Gibbon, Wind Spectre, Soul Brain. I think that's the order.
Think so.
Yeah, then Exceed Draft.
Exceed Draft, then Blue SWAT. No, wait, Blue SWAT is the last one before B Kabuto. Jan Person, then Blue SWAT, then B Fighter, B Kabuto, then Kabutak, then Robotak. I'm like, you're kind of downgrading the titles at this point.
Anyway, but yeah,
and I'm pretty sure Harmony Gold is going to sue somebody.
Yeah. Pick up all your Metal Heroes from Discotech Media. Also pick up Digimon the Movies Volume 2 because I got Volume 1.
Yeah. Oh man, those movies were dope. Yeah, especially the Frontier movie.
Well, no, for Volume 2 they have Reggie Diaboromon and the
two Tamer movies. I'm surprised Tamer got 2 movies.
Yeah.
But the Frontier movies are really good though.
Yeah.
Turns out that human and that beast were the same character the whole time. Who would have seen it coming?
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Anyways, so while Ariga Red is fighting, what's his name? Horu, and he's like trying to dual wield. It's like, oh my god, he's dual wielding. He's got so many swords, I can't count them. Two. Yes, two. Like our heroes are countered by Ninja Red Sasuke, and he's mopping the floors. He's like, I'm maybe 50 years old.
Got whooped.
But I got 50 years. You mean 30 years of experience. And let me tell you, we got like some really cool suits. We got Leon Maji Red. We got Eagle Re-Ranger. We got Unicorn Zenkaiser. It's like that was pretty good. Meanwhile, Horu,
I see what you did there.
We got that reference. Because Kaho and Zenkaiser.
Yeah.
Kaiser, anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, so what's it called? And then you have, and then meanwhile in the other fight you have what's his name, Horu, like using a Go Ranger, which is baffling because didn't Domon Kashu steal his ring for the 15th Gundam Fight Tournament?
Again, the logic in this episode ain't there. It's all about the rule of cool.
I guess Koharu stopped him from stealing it.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Oh, it would be the 19th Gundam Fight Tournament because it's been 30 years. Yeah, the GF19-017 New Japan Super Special Awesome Mega Ultra Jesus God Gundam.
And yeah, so he got his. That was a good combat. But then it was the Battle of the Rocky that had me.
Yeah.
He uses a Go Ranger against him, so it's like the first versus the last Red.
Who was the stronger Rocky? Season 2 Rocky or Ninja Rocky? We
Ninja
got that
Rocky.
answered. It was Ninja Rocky. Ninja Rocky won.
Yeah.
And then he also turns into Pateran Ichigo.
Yeah. That one was the most random of the three.
That was... Yo, he wiped the floor. Like, poor Rikuo. He's like, yo, I'm turning Maji Red. Bing, bang. Let's throw these hands. Boom.
But then his hands got kicked. You ain't no Chibbity Crockett.
And you know what the interesting thing is? Sasuke brings up a point that these rings, saying that the Universe Warrior rings don't quite compare to their original powers, and yet at the same time, he owned all of them with that.
Yeah,
but the old man held his own against the old man held up his own against Sasuke, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, but then here comes a new challenger. Some weird guy, cycloptic-looking dude is just standing there.
What the hell?
Menacingly.
He's just standing there. Menacingly.
No, like that's where I threw my hat. That's the second thing that just annoyed me. This episode, like, who the hell is this guy? No, there's no build-up. There's no like, oh, watch out for this villain coming whenever. Like, just. Who the hell are you?
Yeah, his collar looks like a Nintendo 64 rendered teeth.
I don't know, man. I'm like, we're at the finish line of this series, but I don't know. I feel like I have to give. I've been This series made me give up so much.
So apparently, the Calamity are based on the Four Horsemen, and
that's what it seems like.
And as it turns out, freaking Blue Buster's Calamity was War, and this dude is Famine, and I had to find out the hard way that they already fought Pestilence in the movie.
You freaking kidding me?
Yeah, his name was Pestis.
Yeah. You mean way back then?
Over the friggin' summer.
They already defeated the first one.
So they beat Pestilence, okay, and then they beat War, okay. They did not bring this up at all since then.
It's been what, 8 episodes?
God, I don't know. Yeah, because they beat him, and then the whole Maya Gate happened. Like, oh my God, what are we doing with this show at this point?
Yeah. So everyone has to flee, thanks to some quick thinking from Ninja Red. But and that cuts to the next episode. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, despite the fan service, and let me tell you, the fan service was awesome.
It was good.
I stopped through the episode of 7 mainly because they did a piss poor job, like building up the calamities. Candelabra is being like annoying,
bitch.
Yeah, like this is very uncharacteristic even for him. If anything, he would have been the first person to babyface turn. Let's be honest. But then what's it called? And then the biggest insult, like I'm going full Hooper X here. With gentrification and whatnot. The most insulting of the plot points, they just gave away Itatsuchi's ring. Yeah, it's like they're saying that deep inside we don't want to be Rangers. Isn't that true?
I've got nothing.
What is a Kamen Rider? Shut
up. I'm giving this 5. 5 just for the fact that this kid made an original costume and Sasuke whooped everybody. For just basically Origa Red and Sasuke alone, that's why I'm just gonna give it that good of a rating. Outside of that, I give it up entirely on this show. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm tapping out.
Been done. Like honestly, honestly, it feels more insulting that Origa Red has that cool of a design. Because that amazing design is wasted on such a honestly lackluster season, and it's going to be the last season. I would much rather Origa Rangers be the actual 50th anniversary season. Yeah. We always, I know Jake always has that phrase, the fans coming up with better things than the actual producers. But here, a little 10-year-old did something better.
Well, it's like I said, I know we're talking about Toei here, but earlier how I said a 10-year-old boy made a better costume design than Hasbro with Cosmic Fury, but that's a different topic of conversation.
Yeah. What are we even doing here, Jake? It's your turn.
Well, before I get into my rating, I will say one quick thing. I find it interesting how Origa Red says a Red must be a leader, and he goes with Ninja Red, which nothing against Sasuke. He's awesome. But it's like the leader of his team was Tsuruhime.
Yeah.
Don't let him meet Time Red's wife, because he'll be like, hey, your husband, a great leader. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
My husband, leader, please.
Yeah.
Fine. Then I'll just go to the Mega Rangers. Finds out Mega Black is the leader.
Mm-hmm. And I'll go to the Maji Rangers, Maji Green.
Yeah. Fine, I'll go to the Ghost Sagers. I'd say Blue is the closest thing to a leader there.
I would go so far as to say go see Green.
Yeah. Anyway,
even Emmy was more of a leader than Arata was.
Yeah. Anyways, there's definitely a lot of cool things about it, but there are some frustrating things about it too. Like it's mainly the most frustrating thing, like we said, was Boon Kuwagata Oger just being like, all right, I'm out, after just being like, oh, I will return and we will have our battle. And it's just like.
And then it just doesn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most insulting detail.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, they could have had it to where Origa Red was fighting against Universe Senshi Kuwagata Oja and won his ring from him. Like, they wouldn't have even needed, like, Taya's actor to be there. They could have just, at the very least, have the Kuwagata Oja suit, fight him, and then have some random stunt double, just from behind to where you see the back of his head and not his face, just showing that he won the ring from him.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, Origa Red's got a cool design. It'd be interesting to learn more about him and whatnot. And it's interesting how they got Sasuke back, and he's actually besides if you want to count Boon Kuwagata Oger, to where Boon Red is becoming his predecessor, they get an actual actor back to be an actual Universe Warrior for once.
Yeah.
And he owned the Gozyugers. He absolutely dog walked them.
Yeah.
And with a copy of his powers that aren't even as powerful as his real powers.
Look, Mark! Look how much they have to do just to copy a fraction of our power!
Yeah. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
All right.
Honestly, I'm gonna be a little generous. I'm gonna give it a low 8.
All right.
A low 8. Fair.
All right. Let's go into the comments, guys. All right. So we do this live, and if you're in the live stream, we get to read your comments, guys. So let's see. Do you consider Natsumi the most useless ranger since Murasame and Duncan Brothers? Maybe.
Natsumiho, you talking about? We're talking about Natsumiho? Really? That for the streets wench?
I think we're talking. I think they're talking about Itsuchi.
Oh,
he's talking about Boon Kuwagata Oger, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then yes,
yeah.
Wasted.
And what's insulting is how much we loved Taya. We were like all over the Taya glaze, and this is what they've done to my boy. Do you think Haro deserves having 30 Sentai rings? No!
Hell no!
No!
Hell no!
No! Pride Manager just handed him most of his rings. Did he even have...
Do we need to go back to Green Jumpsuit Gohan again? Do we need to really go through that again?
And then there was the one time where like he had that duel against Ryuji, and Ryuji high-key hesitated.
Those are his rings. He took Ryuji's rings. He's a prick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I suppose one could argue he's red. He's the face of the franchise.
I don't care.
Like even God, I'm trying to like imagine like what was Kumade like as the Red Ranger?
Probably a lot better.
So I feel like they're gonna ruin Fire Candle in the last few episodes. Oh, please don't! So how long do you see Kamen Rider lasting for? As long as the toy sales are good.
Yeah. Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. I don't think Kamen Rider is going away anytime soon. On average, it makes over 22 billion yen per year. So a lot of times, a bunch of times more than that. Geo made over 30 billion yen. As long as it keeps making money for Bandai and Toei, it's not going away anytime soon.
Plus, it just broke American audience, so now there's more watching through streaming. Ninja Red versus Goju Eagle is the closest we ever get to Cock Ranger, Die Ranger. Yeah, like even comments on it.
Is it though? Because back when Kaku Ranger aired, they had a 10-minute special called Super Sentai World.
Super Sentai World, yeah.
Yeah, that had a 5-man, Jetman, Jew Ranger, Die Ranger, and Conquer Ranger all teaming up.
Yeah, to save the Prime Minister and his family. You know, basically the first 5 minutes of Turbo Man.
You mean Turbo Ranger?
No, I mean Turbo Man.
Oh, Jingle All the Way.
Turbo time. Yeah. If we got a movie with martial arts rangers with ninja rangers, imagine a fight scene. That would be amazing. See, I always wish there was like a Shaolin Sentai. You know, you would have like a Red Tiger Ranger, a Green Mantis Ranger, a White Crane Ranger. Let's see. Oh well, there would also be a snake and a monkey, like yellow snake, blue monkey. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe the other way around.
The closest thing to a Shaolin Sentai was Giant Saber in China.
Okay. So I feel like Cosmic Fury is a much better series finale than Gozyuger. Don't even go there.
Gozyuger's not even finished yet.
Don't even go there. First of all, we didn't even have a conclusion yet. And two, really, like a rock song where what's the name just says cool, cool, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
I mean, not to put you down, you're entitled to your opinion, and I respect that. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, Cosmic Fury could have been a lot better. Like it wasn't as bad as Dino Fury, but then again, that's not a difficult task. That's not a difficult task to overcome.
That is serious. That is not a high bar to cross at all. Basically,
exactly.
In the last decade.
All right.
Power Rangers is not a high bar to cross.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for the comments, guys. We hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. We discuss #1 Sentai Gozyuger, Ultraman Omega, which will be coming back next week. Kamen Rider Blade, Kamen Rider Z, and Tojiman Tanzaboro wants to be a Kamen Rider, which we're gonna start in like 5 minutes. So stick around for that. If you want to check out our personal content, we are on multiple platforms: Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all over the place. But if you want to say hi to us in person, we will be at the following convention dates: Pasadena Comic-Con on January 25th at the Pasadena Convention Center, Robo Toy Fest on May 31st at the Burbank Marriott Convention Center, and Power Morphicon on August 28th through the 30th in Pasadena Convention Center, just like the Pasadena Comic-Con. And yeah, we're planning on meeting a lot of people. Like if you go to Pasadena Comic-Con, Bulk and Skull are going to be there, and everyone loves Bulk and Skull. I love Bulk and Skull. They're the goated. But with that in mind, we hope you guys enjoyed. Please have a great rest of your week. See you again real soon. Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Farewell.